When the recent droughts hit the country, many gardeners threw up their hands in despair, thinking that it was the end of the garden. Well, now we're on the other side of the drought. The interesting thing is the number of plants that turned out to be far tougher and more water efficient than we'd imagined. I need some toughies to add into my front garden that'll match the rest of the plantings from the standpoint of appearance as well as low water requirements. If you need some advice on plant selections, a good place to start is your local Mitre 10 garden centre. Now, it's worth noting that not all of the stores carry plants, so a quick check of the website will help you work that out. Now, the first stop when you come into the store is the Mitre Plan rack. Look for number 14, water efficient plants for dry gardens. Now, inside you'll find a list not only of suitable plants, but also of all the preparations you need to make sure that the job is a screaming success. Now, one of the keys to plant selection is to look at countries that have got a similar climate to the one in which you live. Now, if that's too complicated, then the simple way out is to refer to the Mitre planner or get some help from the Mitre 10 sales assistant. Now, I've chosen this plant here. It's called Society Garlic. I think that's because it doesn't have the strong garlicky flavour or scent that the original plant has, so you can mix in polite society. It's strappy, it's as tough as all get up, and you can actually use the leaves in cooking. But don't put them in at the beginning of the cooking cycle because they get washed out. Put them in at the end almost as a garnish. From the Mitre plant, you'll get the idea that the success of the whole planting business is dependent on getting the preparations right. So when you're choosing your plants, make sure that you stock up on soil improvers to add organics to your existing dirt. Now, you can ease the plant out of its pot with just a little gentle tap on the side, position it in the centre of the hole. Now, I get a bit nervous about using granulated fertilisers at this point because they can burn the roots, but controlled release fertilisers like this one, they're ideal. Mulching is one of the key elements to successful planting anywhere in the country. Now, here I've got a layer of weed mat to keep the weeds suppressed and a pebble mulch to shade the soil. This will also give a colourful backdrop for the plants. To settle them into their new home, a spray of seaweed extract is a good move. Well, there you go. Water efficient planting. Follow the plan and it's as easy as 1, 2, 3.